still up in Sonoma County enjoying the beautiful weather and the great technology. And just to continue the thread about all the new and relevant things that are happening in both the M&E space and the Pro AV space, I've got Chris with Unilumin here to talk a little bit about what's happening in the space of LED. So Chris, welcome to the show, man.
Thank you for having me. I'm having a great time so far.
Good, that's what I like to hear. I mean, look at this outside. It is gorgeous today.
Yeah, better than whenever I drove in.
Well, that was a crazy storm. For those of you who didn't hear, we got nailed by an atmospheric river. It was chaos, but it was a lot of fun. All right, so listen, you and I have talked several times about sort of where the world of LED, direct view LED is going.
Right.
And last we talked was a lot about flip chip and some of these new designs. How is the evolution of that happening right now? How is it going?
Yeah, so it's going well. It's continuing. I think I mentioned before that we have, reset about 1/3 of our factory to handle robotics for flip chip and chip on board, and that's continuing to be in the process. The LED that's coming out now is finer pixel pitch, and as the applications and the demand starts to grow for it, so will our manufacturing and ramping that up. So that is definitely something that is still happening as we speak, and when economy of scale catches up, price will come down and demand, of course, will continue to rise.
That's awesome. So for those in the audience who don't quite understand it, if we look at sort of the long tail of direct view LED over the last few years, that kind of 0.9 has been this spot that's been really hard to get past. It's been hard to get smaller than a 0.9 for a great many years, just due to the manufacturing process. And flip chip is allowing us to get smaller, right? To get those pixels closer, to have the finer. So what are the numbers looking like in these new designs with flip chip?
I mean, all the way down to 0.3. So
0.3, seriously?
Yeah.
I mean, this is almost like a TV on your wall at that point.
Yeah, and the thing you have to realize though is when you have that type of density in an LED panel, you really you lose some of the brightness, right? So brightness starts to come down, but you still get really great brightness. And LED has always brought bright images, so not too concerning there. But
so what types of environments are demanding these smaller pixel pitches? Who's asking for this first?
Yeah, well, definitely mission critical environments where when they are looking at very high CAD renderings and things that have a lot of detail in them. They need that more finer pixel pitch, and so the mini and the micro products are really something that are in demand in the mission critical control rooms, command and control those environments. It's really important. Also in software development, we see that they need the resolution and are moving into even 8K resolution. So that will be driven largely by the consumers of products that are really in demand for that higher resolution and finer pixel pitch.
Nice. Now, one of the things I think with LED is that people sort of stumble over the complication factor of designing an LED wall, of putting it together. It's how big, and it's sort of unlike the TV industry, where we go and say, I want a 77, a 96, whatever it may be. It's that simplicity. You all just announced some, I guess, what we would call bundles. You kind of talk about it as a partnership to simplify that process. So walk me through it a little bit.
Yeah, so it's just something that we've been working on for the last year, and we've finally announced it today that we are delivering bundles through JB&A exclusively, and different pixel pitches, different sizes. But the bundle, it comes with a peerless mount, it comes with a processor, of course the LED, and then you can do a trim kit and a few other different types of bezels as well. Yeah. So that's taken some of the mystery out of it. We brought everything together for a perfect solution in different sizes. So you can order 10, you can order 50 or 100, and then there's services, of course, with that. So again, this is exclusively through JB&A. We're very proud to announce that.
But the goal of this really is to make it easier, right? I mean, to say I want it this big and I want this, pixel pitch. and
Yeah.
boom, there you are.
Just like you'd order an LCD monitor.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, and I think that's probably, one of the bigger sea changes here is that, TVs are easy because exactly that. You just pick your size and you're done.
Yeah.
Right? And LED is much more complicated as we have to think about the mounting infrastructure, the processing, all that. So you're basically crushing all that in a single SKU.
Yeah, we're excited. We're excited. I think that the orders and the things that are going to, start to happen with the bundles is going to really drive, what we do together, and also how the market, really shows its demand for these type of easy solutions. Your salespeople, it's easy for them. Our engineering, it's easy for them. So it makes sense.
What are you excited about for this year in the direct view LED space? What are you looking for?
Well, and I some of the things that we've already talked about. I think the chip on board is exciting. I think definitely the flip chip as we start to release more products. We just released our Ulux, which is part of the bundle, and that's a lower cost solution, but still good, Unilumin quality. So I think the market is driving a lot of the products that we develop and bring to you guys, and I'm excited to see what's being driven.
Nice. Love it. Exciting to see more of it. Of course, you can catch Unilumin at any of their facilities around the country, specifically their Orlando and their New York showrooms, which are amazing to see and to go in and actually get in front of the LED. And then coming up, obviously at Infocom and NAB and all the shows happening this year.
Yeah, we'll be there.
Awesome. Looking forward to it. This has been another exciting conversation at NSM 2024. We'll see you on the next episode. Thank you, Chris.
Thank you.